Welcome back to Win in the Wild, everyone. I hope you've all are ready to get spooky. It's about Halloween time, so we're getting spooky up in here.
Already posting the spooky.
All right. So last session we ended in the Autumn Court, but we're going to take it back 2 nights ago, when you were traveling through the forest in this spring court. As the moonlight filters through the thick canopy forest, you all sleep around the campfire. The air is thick with eerie whispers, and the trees seem to cast elongated, ghostly shadows. Everyone, go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw off the top.
Wow. Off the dome.
I had to walk downstairs, so I'm going to do it from my phone.
With a 6.
What's this app called? D&D Beyond? That's a thing.
Our sponsor for this is
We're sponsored by Tingus Goose and D&D.
What if I been like,
Dingus Goose?
what if I just been like, what's this app called? Did I delete Dingus? Not Dingus Goose. I definitely didn't delete Dingus Goose.
Yes, use code Doobies for a discount on your.
Apparently, I deleted D&D
on your gem purchase. And Dingus Goose.
Yes, you can get a discount on the $23. Have no ads.
Okay, I gotta grab the pizza. Right, somebody roll me a wisdom check.
I got you.
I got an 11.
I got
That being Horace.
whatever the hell my name is. Almyre got a dirty 20.
Oh.
Almyre.
And as for
Jeatz got a 9 plus whatever his wisdom modifier is.
A 1.
So.
Okay.
Oh, so I got a dirty 20? Cool.
Yeah, that sounds right.
No, that works.
Well, I don't know his wisdom, so don't take my 1 as.
Yeah, it's probably. I think it's +1. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So he got a 10.
All right. Thank you for that. Your wisdom saves have been recorded. In the sorry. In the distance, a faint, mournful violin melody wafts through the air, sending shivers down your spines as you awake. The haunting tune seems to be emanating from a place not quite of this world, a melody that tugs at your hearts and unsettles your souls. As you wake up and look around, you notice that Ka is missing.
Oh.
Amid the haunting music, a voice, distant yet desperate, calls out from the same direction as the violin. Help! Please help! Please! Help, please! The voice is laden with fear and anguish, as if it belongs to a soul in distress, trapped in a nightmarish symphony.
All sounds very different.
We're waking up to this?
Yes. The sound of this violin and then the yelling of help in the distances has woken you up.
I'm gonna reach over and tap Pascal like he's a alarm clock and just say, it's just 5 more minutes, Pascal.
It seems Pascal's still asleep as well.
I'll roll over and I guess just start shaking him like, oh, it's time to wake up.
What's going on?
Did you hear the scraping?
Where's Ka?
I don't know. Are you sure he didn't just turn into someone else? I don't know. Can we sleep?
Something's wrong.
Unless your lizard is Ka. I don't think you transformed anyone else here. It's camp right now.
Wait, did y'all have a weird dream last night where we were all there?
Let's discuss this. We gotta go.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay, cool. I get up and kind of compose myself.
All right. Yeah,
Where'd you see
it's
the sound that came from?
it's about midnight. The sound is coming from the north. Sorry, not the north. Upseas.
Oopsies.
Oops.
Can I see if there's any signs of him being Cobb being dragged out of this camp, or him?
Sure. Yeah. Give me a survival check, Horace.
9.
With a 9, you can't see anything too untoward.
It's too dark.
But yeah, the darkness kind of impedes your ability to see, especially after looking in the campfire. It's taken your eyes a while to adjust to the night.
Can
Despite
I try
it
to
being
do
a
it?
full moon.
Can I do one? See if I can
Sure.
follow.
Yeah. Give me a survival check.
Cool. Can I ask Pascal if he notices anything? You can do it with advantage.
If you want to have Pascal do it instead of you can roll me a religion check. But no, Pascal's not gonna.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
I don't want Pascal to be a free help action. You know what I mean?
No, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I do like the flavor of him just changing the check. That feels good.
Mm-hmm.
If that's okay with you, okay.
Yeah. So now maybe you should take a skill, whatever that feat is, and take religion as
Religion. All right, what's better, religion or what was the other one? Survival.
survival. Yeah.
Boy, I'm gonna roll a religion check. That's a nat 1.
Ooh, yeah, you're still groggy, and so is Pascal. You see Pascal kind of crawls into your shirt. It's a little brisk this evening.
He actually couldn't help with her roll. He couldn't help with her roll because he's actually the one playing the violin.
Right. Oh, Pascal, buddy, I didn't know you were so talented.
I heard the noise coming from the north. I think we just pack up and.
Upsies.
Sorry.
What is north? I don't know what
Sorry, that's just a human thing I think of.
It's inherent in all of us.
I think we pack up as fast as we can and see what we can find in the uppies.
All right. As you guys move towards the sounds, the violin grows louder, and through the trees you can see, as you approach this violin, as it gets louder and louder, you can see a bramble wall stretching into the forest, but directly in front of you is the source of the sound. And before I reveal the full map, let me show you what you are looking at. So up here you find a drab gentleman. He looks rather undead, this gaunt face. It doesn't look like all of his skin is quite there, but strapped around his neck is a music box that you see him cranking. And this is the sound of this violin that you can hear. Perched on his shoulder is a parrot, in much the same way, missing most of its feathers. You can kind of see some of its bone through its skin. And as you approach, you hear it again, "Help, please, help!" And directly in front of this man with the music box, you also see Ka standing there entranced by this music.
Does Ka look like he's the one who screamed out, "Help, please"?
No, it was the parrot.
That's what I thought. Okay. Can I cast Thunderclap to try to break him out of it and break the sound?
You may.
Okay. Well, I'm not casting it on anyone. It's just heard up to 100 feet away.
Okay. Is that a save or a attack roll?
It's a con save, technically.
Okay. Ka, go ahead and give me a con save.
11.
Does that pass?
No.
Alright, I will roll a con save for the Boxman.
It is the color of your room or camera meant to go along with the spooky
Yeah.
vibe.
That's
I
a
mean,
14.
My camera's been doing that, but it goes.
That's a
too.
fails. You see the gentleman with the music box. This is almost zombified looking fella. Abruptly stops cranking his music box and takes a step back, and you see his parrot flutters up, but lands back on his shoulder. And Ka, you are snapped out of your stupor, and you find yourself all of a sudden in front of this huge bramble wall with this entrance right behind this guy. This zombified looking fella just like rotating this box in front of you. But the man with the box wordlessly just goes back to rolling on his little music box. But I won't make you all make another wisdom save.
Ka, I'm gonna just yell at Ka and be like, Ka, get back over here. I don't know what's going on, but don't be that close to whatever's going on.
What's happening? I'm so confused.
So
you don't have time to be confused. Get back over here.
Yeah. So as you snap to, and all of the rest of you kind of can take in the entire situation, this man with the music box is standing in front of a sign, and true to the Feywild tradition, there are no words on this sign, but a sign nonetheless would still indicate that something was going on. And the parrot on this man's shoulder says, "Welcome to the happiest place on earth!" And behind this man, you see an entrance that goes into what you would assume to be this four-walled area. You see a huge bramble wall stretches out to your left, and as you kind of peer around, you can kind of see it goes back into the woods a ways.
How could this possibly be the happiest place on Earth?
Welcome to the happiest place on earth! The parrot says
Can I do a history check on whether Disney World exists in this realm?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll me a history check. Definitely with disadvantage.
It's Disney in this world.
It's Fizney.
Okay. Okay. We're starting out strong, boys. Cool. That's a 4.
Disney actually doesn't exist in this world, believe it or not.
That's pretty
You
shocking.
might be shocked to hear that answer.
I look over at Ka and I go, guys, this might actually be the greatest place in the world.
I think Harry Potter world might be behind this gate. Sorry, Fairy Potter.
It's just a magic pottery shop? That doesn't sound very fun.
Run-of-the-mill stuff.
Well, this guy doesn't seem like he's, I don't know, doing too much. Might not have been the one who, I guess, got you trapped. Do we go on?
I mean, I think it's the greatest place on earth. We should go in there.
Actually, let's just spend a few days by the fire and nothing else.
I do
Who's
have
with
the
me?
next session technically mostly planned.
No, we're just gonna sit by the fire.
Stay by the fire. All right, well, I will leave you all to roleplay for the next 2 hours, so have fun with it.
We'll think campfires on.
Costa, tell me about your mother.
All right, guys, it's time to debate the Israel-Palestine conflict.
No, we'll discuss how the Githyanki will disrupt the town we just entered in.
Yes,
yes.
the Githyanki are actually bordered with the Githzerai and very, very big enemies. The Githzerai claim to own the land that the Githyanki are on, but God actually gave Githyanki. everyone's favorite adventurer Jesus actually came and was unfortunately he actually broke magic law by being revivified past 1 minute.
Wow.
A few multiple days
Incredible.
later. Yeah, it's not even true resurrection.
Okay. Try to get down. Are you guys gonna enter the weird bramble wall with the?
No, this fire
the man with
conversation
the-
is
Yeah,
very
no insight check at all. I'm walking straight in. This is the greatest place on earth.
All right, yeah. Welcome to the happiest place on earth. Is everyone following?
I am, but Horace is playing Tinker's phone, so
he's like, oh.
yes, we're going in.
Yes.
All right, going into the entrance. So you all walk through the entrance here, through this bramble wall. And I'm not in the right place for that. There we are.
Oh.
You all find yourself.
Oh, am I gonna have to redo all the names? God damn it!
Here.
Yeah, that's what you get.
What I get for making an Alice in Chains joke.
All right, yeah. Does everyone have their token?
Yeah.
Handy. Okay.
Oh.
I forget. Go read your COD token.
He's
It's massive.
huge.
Yeah, remind me, and I can walk you through how to make it like normal size.
Okay.
All right. So as you walk through the entrance, this violin music from this music box starts to fade, and as you walk in, what you see directly in front of you is what appears to be a tent, but your eyes are immediately drawn to the thing to the left of that, which looks like a huge big top tent from a circus. And as you look around, even from just this entrance, it kind of looks like this is a circus in the Spring Court. However, things don't look quite right. There's this weird greenish glow that's kind of taken over the place. And as you look around, you see this figure in the tent sitting there. You see his face is skeletal with this elongated chin and these glowing eyes and this tattered top hat. You see him leaning against his cane at this tent. It almost looks like he's snoozing a bit, as if he hasn't had a visitor in quite some time.
As we're doing this, and I noticed this green glow, do I look over to Pascal and is he colored green?
Oh yeah, like it's hard to see Pascal honestly because he has turned the shade of the light in here. The light of the full moon is low in the sky, but the trees are kind of low around here, so it's casting these long shadows. And if Pascal has to stand in the shadow of your head, for example, the hue of green that's in the air is what he is basically. So he's hard to see perched on your shoulder.
Cool. Can I change my skin to be green hued?
You may. Sure.
Cool.
Yeah,
I want to
stuff like that. You don't have to ask for. It's like if it's like minor alterations, no, you can just say, "Hey,
cool." I give Pascal like a tiny like single finger high five, and then I just kind of hue myself green, and as if like his green rubbed off on me, I make it go from my finger out.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pascal
I have no idea what's happening with the story, but I just wanted to be cool for a minute, guys.
All right. So as you and Pascal are sharing this moment, you see that everyone else has noticed that this skeletal figure has woken up. And he notices you, and he says,
"Oh, welcome to the happiest place on earth. I'll be your host, Abraxius Cadabramus. Please, gather round.
Brack.
I gather around Abraxius Cadabramus.
Oh, that's okay. Abraxius Cadabramus. Let's all say it together. Abraxius Cadabramus. Abraxius Cadabramus. Oh, excellent. Oh, yes, so, as you can see, maybe it's been a while since we've had a few visitors, but I'm glad you're here. Oh, I don't mind the music box being enchanting, that's all. in effort to get a couple more people through the door, and I'm glad I could bring you in.
Yes,
Oh,
I
but,
bet you just
welcome
dying
in.
for more guests.
Oh, quite literally, we are dying for more guests. Oh, please, come here. Oh, and now, welcome to the circus. If you would please, take this ticket.
And you see he holds out this slip of paper towards you all.
It'll help guide you through the circus.
Can I look at it before I take it to make sure it's not anything suspicious?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
My rolls have been terrible today. 3.
With a 3, you don't notice anything immediately untoward about it, but you do at least see there are 2 sets of colors on this ticket. To the left is shades of red, and to the right are shades of green.
Well, to help you get around the circus, between all of you, you just need the 1 ticket.
Oh, sweet.
Abraxius, are you registered with the National Fair Registry?
Well, of course we are. Oh, isn't every circus and that registered with the National Rare Registry?
Cool. Guys, let's go have some fun. This is the most fun place on Earth.
And you'll see on the back of your ticket it has a list of all of our games and events. Oh, but I must say the main event is not for quite some time, so please help yourself to the other goings-on around.
There's no... Wait, so there's no riding in it? In the Feywild, right?
Correct.
So how would that work?
Well, who has taken the ticket?
Horace.
All right, so Horace, as you take this ticket, on the front side, what you see, and do allow me just a moment while I grab exactly what I'm looking for here.
Damn, Sean, you thought you fucking had Avery, and his ass was like, who has the ticket,
I
son?
know, like...
I haven't even seen him own you yet, and he owned your ass.
So what you see, and I'm dragging this ticket to the top of the map. What you see is, let me grab an appropriate token. You see a ticket with shades of red on the left side and shades of green on the right side. There is a tiny little flame that appears to emit from the second darkest shade of red on this ticket. At the moment, you don't know what that means, but as you flip the ticket over, there are embossments in the paper. One is a hammer, another is a pair of lips, another is a circle, much like a ball. One is a ring, and the other appears to be a fish. And as you rub your finger over each of these, you can kind of sense where these things might be, at least in this area. You can kind of feel yourself compelled to walk in that direction.
Cool.
Let's do the...
Or, how about Abraxius, what's your favorite attraction?
Oh, well, I won't pretend to have a favorite, but the one I run, the ring toss, that's quite fun.
So he's not at the ring toss tent. He'll probably just appear wherever the ring toss tent is, I assume.
He's standing here, but it seems likely that he also runs the ring toss tent. Yep.
All right. Well, where would you guys like to go?
Let's go to the
Please
ring
sit.
toss tent.
Yeah.
From here, can I see what that big, buff-looking healthy guy?
Yeah.
Oh, to see him from here.
So, Horace, you are immediately drawn to the huge buff guy standing behind the tent. And as you walk forward, it would appear to be a test of strength. I don't know what they're technically called in entertainment land, but a hammer and a bell, where you hit, use a mallet to hit a thing to make a ball go up and ring a bell. And you see this huge, for lack of a better term, zombie, skin has peeled off at this point. You can see some torn ligaments kind of hanging off of his arms because they're so massive. He's just standing there in front of the spell lifelessly.
Well,
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that I'm good if you guys want to start at the ring toss, and then maybe we can head over to this this strength challenge over there.
Okay, let's do it. Okay.
Yes.
I guess we head to ring toss.
Yeah, where's Rick Thompson?
You all, it's up here with the bottles. It may be hard to tell, but yeah, it's up there.
Do we take an opportunity attack from Baxter?
Yes, you all take 20 damage.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so as you approach the ring toss, predictably... Oh, sorry. Let me...
Sorry.
Here, I need to lock it in place. Lock. There we go. As you approach the ring toss, predictably, Horace, you see Abraxius Cadabramus appear behind the rings.
Oh, you've decided to visit me first. How exciting. Oh, you'll see in front of you a couple of rings.
So, the way that this little game is going to work is pick one amongst you. Some games are where everyone participates. Some games are only a few of you. In this case, it is only one participant. You must score 5 points to win with 3 tosses. I hesitate to tell you the skill check up front because this is intended to be a little difficult. But I'll let you use your imagination on what you might think I would require a ring toss to use in terms of skill checks.
Sleight of hand.
Like athletics, sleight of hand.
I think an acrobatics. Yeah, I think it's a dex check.
Yeah.
Huh?
Who's the best dex?
Probably Ka, right?
I've got a +5. Yeah.
I would say we go for a dex.
Do it.
Right. Awesome. That's tough.
All right, so Ka, you step up. You must score 5 points across 3 tosses. And you see sitting before you are 3 sets of rings. 1 large set of rings, 1 medium set of rings, and 1 small set of rings. The smaller the ring, the more points you get for succeeding. But the smaller the ring, also the more difficult the check is. Mm-hmm. So, the small rings are worth 3 points. The medium rings are worth 2 points. The large rings are worth 1 point. And again, you must score 5 points.
Across 3 throws.
Right.
Okay.
So, pick your ring, and the check you'll be making is sleight of hand.
Okay, that's not the worst thing. I'll do the medium ring.
A medium ring for 2 points. All right, roll me a sleight of hand check. Oh,
12.
yes, I have specific music for the games. A 12 matches the DC. So you have scored 2 points successfully.
Ooh. Is it like wobbles on the ring a second before falling down?
Yeah, so Ka, you toss the tiny ring and it skips off of the top of one of the bottles and then catches very quickly and does a very quick ring around the bottle just behind it. All right, so you presently have 2 points. 2 more throws.
I'm going to go for another medium.
All right.
And that is a 18.
18 will beat it. You have 2 more points for a total of 4. You need a single point with 1 more throw.
Okay. Well, then I will go for the large.
Go small.
What? No.
And that is it was almost a dirty 20, an 11.
An 11. An 11 will do it for the large ring, and you score 1 more point.
How joyful! Oh, you've beaten me at this game. I suppose I owe you a reward. Oh, please take this cotton candy, why don't you?
And you see from behind his back, Abraxius Cadavermus pulls out this cotton candy and creepily holds out his arm, and it kind of extends and extends and extends several feet, and holds it out towards you, and kind of brushes it up against your nose.
An investigation check on the cotton candy.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. That is a 22.
A 22.
Nice.
With a 22, the cotton candy looks a little gross, but with over a 20, I'll tell you, it does function as a healing potion.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
a 2d4 plus 4 healing potion.
Okay, but I can take it and not eat it in the second, right?
Correct.
Okay. Alright,
Abraxius
so that-
does say,
Make sure to eat it quick. I don't know that it'll last through the night.
Ominous.
all right, yes, you have successfully beaten your first game. There are many more. And I will say, as you guys were passing up towards the ring toss, you did go by the what appears to be a kennel of beasts. Oh! Honestly, that's unimportant in this moment. With you having won the game, Horace, why don't you take a look at the ticket?
All right, I take a look.
You look down and you see the little flame has gone from the second most red to a brighter shade of red on the ticket. This little flame.
What?
And as you look down on it, Horace, Abraxius says,
Oh, it looks like you're having fun in the ticket nose. Oh, how exciting.
all right, where to next?
So I guess we want to go to the strength one next.
Oh, yes. So as you're walking over towards the test of strength, as it were, this huge grizzled zombie eyes you down wordlessly and lifelessly as you walk over, and is 10 feet tall and looks down at you, at the four of you. Austin, you could have said you didn't have Almyre's token.
Yes, I could have.
Austin's busy. He's married now. Calm down. The only token he needs is of his wife.
All right. So Horace, you walk up, and this huge, massive, jacked zombie looks down on you, and says, "Come to play game."
We've come to test our strength.
Please, test strength. So he picks up this hammer and hands it over to you, Horace, and it is heavy. It is heavier than any great sword or great hammer that you've ever held. It's so unexpected. Give me a strength saving throw really quick.
23.
23. You drop it for just a second, but you hold it up nice and strong and put it over your shoulder. Strong one.
This
I am-
doesn't seem too hard.
Griswold, sorry. Wrong consonant. He steps aside and gestures towards the platform where it's your classic test of strength. It is this target on a lever that will shoot up a bearing to ring a bell. So the way that this game is going to work, there are two aspects to it. You must pass 2 of 3 checks, and you can do them in any order. It's a DC 10, DC 15, and DC 20. Also, you get to pick the manner that you the manner in which that you will roll. So you can go for a no technique, which is a regular athletics roll. You can go for pure strength but poor form, where you have advantage on your athletics check, but you must take a minus d6 from the roll. You also have a focused form, which is a raw d20, but you add 2d4 to the check.
What is
happening right now?
What does that sound?
It appears my dog has got a sneezing fit. I'm sorry.
So I will, because these rules are a little more complicated, I will paste them in the soul. Sorry, that is the.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
In the wild chat.
So was like hacking at that.
Yeah.
She is, like, trying to-
as the sorry, your dog sneezing is fucking hilarious. So, as you can see, Horace, no technique is a regular athletics roll. Pure strength but poor form is advantage on the athletics check, but you must take a d6 away from that roll. And then focused form is a raw d20, but you get to add 2d4. And then on the checks, you must pass 2 of the 3 of them, and you can do them in any order.
Okay. I will do the d20 first. And I will do a regular athletics.
All right, DC 20 with a regular athletics check.
Yes.
All right.
Drop my dice real quick. Here we go.
These mini games are why this took me so long to prep. So hard coming up with mechanics for shit like this.
Oh, it's a 19.
A 19.
No.
Oh,
That's a 19.
Horace,
Shit.
you take a few steps up with a hammer in a hand, hoist it over your head, very, with those muscles that normal people don't use, lifted over your head. You slam this hammer down, and you see this little ball go up. Oh, and just a hair away from the bell.
Can I press the
and fall back
digitation?
down.
The sound of the bell getting hit.
Oh.
Give me a deception check with disadvantage.
Okay.
All right.
The noise is just it's timed way off.
Right.
Oh, you're gonna be over here.
That's a 14.
A 14. You go to cast prestidigitation, and you feel a hand on your shoulder grab you and slowly turn you around and smile real big in your face. And all of a sudden, standing across from you is Abraxius saying,
Oh, Stitches. Oh, leave him alone for now. It's okay. But I must remind you, any cheating is strictly forbidden. Stitches knows. Stitches, off you go!
and you turn around and the clown that's behind you disappears.
Oh, cool.
And you look back over, and Abraxius is also gone.
Well, do that. I'll do DC 15 with another regular athletics roll. Okay. Here we go. That is a 10. Oh, fell that one too. Shit.
Horace, tired from the pure form that you put into your first, you slam this hammer down, and it only goes up halfway. You see, Griswold looks down at you and says, "Look strong, but truly weak." And Horace, you pull out the ticket, and you see that the little flame has moved back a space into a darker shade of red.
Can I try? Can I try to show him up and try?
You fucking dare.
I really only intended one person at a time to play the game. Mostly because the way that I balanced it was I had so many games and so many like wins you could have on the ticket, if that makes sense. Now that like there are games that everyone does play, but I tried to. I don't know. I'm gonna say no, and it's not because I don't want you to have fun. It's just how I balanced this.
No. It's fine.
Sideways.
You didn't have to. You didn't have to over-explain it. I'm good.
Okay. Sorry. You know me. I over-explain everything.
Gotcha.
Okay. Can I take the ticket and look at what else is on there?
Absolutely. Sorry. This song is almost over. Oh my god! It just keeps going. So, Jeatz, you take the ticket from Horace, and also on this ticket are a fish, a ball, and a pair of lips.
I don't know what this pair of lips is, but
It'll be a kissing booth.
let's head over that.
I knew you'd say that. When he said it.
Oh, Jeatz. Oh my. Okay, so the kissing booth draws you over to this location on the over here in this corner of the map. So,
Is there a bench somewhere? Horace wants to sit down and just ponder.
Oh my god, I didn't even put any seating down. Horace, I'll say that you can sit on the table where the rings were for the ring toss.
I'll sit there and contemplate my life. Embarrassed about my performance there.
Well, see, I was hoping you'd do the other stuff because I truly think that the advantage with a minus d6 might have been better for you, or at least the raw d20 with a 2d4. But because I took a look at your stats thinking that you'd be the one.
I was getting like a +5 though, so I was gonna pick that, and then the last one I do like a different one.
Yeah. We can't all, can't all make it. So Jeatz, as you approach where initially it's your body, but now you feel your soul being drawn to this tent as you get closer and closer. Let me find. Yeah, here we go. You walk up to this tent, and despite the green hue, you see these velvet red drapes across the entrance to this tiny tent.
I pull back the drape and go inside.
Oh my god, I never even put the NPC that was supposed to be here. Okay. You pull back the drape, and inside you see a singular stool with a tiny little window with one more curtain that's in the way. And as you walk in, it smells like lilac. Much different than the forest air outside.
Sweet. Do I see someone in there?
Yes. So you sit down on the bench and you hear a little bell ring. Sorry, I'm trying to find where I had written this down. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Took me a minute to find it. So you sit down on this bench and you hear a little bell go off in the background. And not soon after that does this, again, this red velvet lift up and reveal a hauntingly beautiful woman. But as you look at her, she also looks undead, much like the other people that you've encountered here. This tear that goes beyond her lips that appear to be sewn up. Her eyes sort of invite you in as she holds out a hand across the threshold of this tiny stage.
Cool. I walk forward and bow to her.
No need for formalities.
Oh, man, there's always need for formalities.
I don't know what the tone that you said that was in, but I'm concerned.
I'm glad I'm not in that tent.
Okay. So I finished bowing and make that comment. And so what game do you run in this tent?
It's not so much a game as it is pure pleasure.
Wonderful. Well, how does it work?
Kiss me.
Can I do an insight check?
You may.
Is that bad? Specifically in my brain, is that bad? That's a 11, I think. No, 13.
With a 13, obviously something is going on here. But beyond that, it seems weird, this weird carnival in the forest, but this thing specifically, you can't suss out what might be the catch, if that's what you were looking for.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'll walk forward and take her hand and plant a big smooch on her.
She takes your hand and she slowly pulls you in, taking your other hand to caress around your ear and grab the back of your head and goes in for a slow, passionate kiss. And as she does, you feel the world around you start to fade away. At first, it's comforting. It's a little warming to have this weird, oppressive circus around you kind of go away. But it lasts a little too long. And then you try and move, and then you can't. And then everything goes black for a moment. And then you wake up. You look around. You're surrounded by hedges on all sides. One goes in front of you, one goes behind you, and it looks like it cuts to the left and to the right. You start to run, you're confused. You try and shake out of it, but it would appear that you're in a maze. Make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, boy. Ugh. That's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20 is not going to do it.
What?
Oh my god.
You get one drained from your wisdom score.
Permanently?
At least for now.
Oh my god.
Minus 1. Okay.
What are
As you search through this maze, you explore more of it. Give me another charisma saving throw.
That's good. 17.
A 17 will not do it. Each time you're exploring this maze more and more, you drain another from your wisdom save. So at the moment, you're at a minus 2.
Okay, so do it again.
Yep, give me one more.
Okay. That doesn't count, unfortunately. I got 14.
A 14 still will not do it.
Okay.
That's another one taken from your wisdom score. It's good.
All right.
If you fail by 5 or more, it goes from a -1 to a -2 from your wisdom score.
Alright. I've gotten progressively worse rolls somehow.
You're
There we
still
go, 21.
searching. You're still searching through this maze, and what feels like a half hour has gone by. You finally find your way back out, and you all of a sudden come back to reality, and you pull away from this woman. And she says, "My name's Lysandra. Don't hesitate to come back." And the curtain falls.
Can I try to get behind the curtain and do it again?
You pull back the curtain and she's gone.
Under my breath, I think I say, "Well, I didn't hesitate to come back, but whatever." And then I walk out.
You got me there. You got me there. So,
What did Ka and I see?
All you saw was Jeatz, assuming you were peeking, given the curtain was in the way of the door. All you saw was Jeatz locked in a passionate kiss, and nothing else. But Jeatz, the end result is you haven't taken -3 to your wisdom score.
All right. Well, I only had a +1, so that doesn't really move the dial much on my wisdom. All right. I walk back out and I look at everyone and go, oh. I don't know if you guys could have done that one.
What?
Is
Did
that a
you-
challenge?
Did you kiss them?
I never kiss and tell.
All right, so Jeatz, you walk out of the kissing booth. Where are you all going next? Yeah, Horace, how do you feel after having processed?
I walk out and I'll hear him kind of sound a little cocky, like, well, let's take a look at that ticket.
Oh yeah. What happens with the ticket?
So with the ticket, you actually see the little flame move forward to the lightest shade of red.
Yeah.
What?
To the lightest shade of red.
Whatever. What other games are there?
So you still have the fish and the ball. Both of which will be games that everyone plays.
Oh,
Start with the fish.
Cool.
I don't get a solo game.
Start with the fish.
Sorry, Austin.
I look under my breath go, I got to play a solo game.
Let's do the fish.
All right. So the fish actually takes you back over to where the bottles are, and instead of Abraxia standing behind there, you see Stitches.
Oh,
And Stitches waves his hand over the table, and the rings turn to tiny little fishing rods, and the bottles all break and turn into a pool of water. And these little fishes are these magical little glass shards of fish that appear to be fish, sort of like stained glass, if you will. So, let's go ahead and have everyone roll initiative just to keep everything in the proper order, and then I will explain the rules.
14 for Horace.
Nat 20. Now I could get the fucking nat 20. That's cool.
All right, so Jeatz is first.
14 for Almyre.
Almyre. Okay, so Horace, you're probably going to go before Almyre. And then Ka. You sure are clicking a lot there,
No.
Reed.
It's a 9.
A 9? Okay.
You can hear. So weird.
Well, I could hear you clicking, and it sounded like, I don't know, I thought you might have been rolling your dice over and over again. I don't know.
No,
how
no.
that crossfire ended. Not that you, like, I think you're looking for
Nope,
a
not good
favorable
enough.
result,
Nope,
but
not good enough.
Yeah. Okay.
It just keeps getting worse. I don't know what's going on.
All right, so the way that this fun little game works, and I apologize for changing the music so much, but I did not have enough time to pick out like perfect, music for every given situation. So the way this is going to work is everyone is going to take their turn trying to catch a fish. They're first going to roll a survival check to hook a fish, and then I'm going to roll a d4 to determine the strength of the fish that you must make a strength check against to reel it in. All right, so first up is Jeatz. Go ahead and roll me a survival check to hook a fish.
Also known as a raw d20 roll. Because I lost with them. Oh, that's a 2.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this for 3 rounds, and you must catch 6 fish in total.
All right.
I got 2. I didn't catch anything.
Okay, so Jeatz, you throw your rod in and pull it out a little too quickly. The splash that your bobber makes thinks, oh, I've got one right away, and you pull it out. That takes us to Horace.
Survival check.
Yep, make me a survival check.
All right, that is a 10.
A 10 will do it.
Oh,
You
thank
manage to snag a fish, and now I'm going to roll a d4 to determine the strength of the fish that you catch. That is a 2, so that's a pretty easy strength check. Go ahead and roll me that strength check. It's a DC 10 on a 2.
23.
23. All right, Horace, you managed to snag a fish.
With
You
ease.
throw it in. It takes a minute to hook, but you are patient. It's a small fish, but you reel in this red stained glass fish and manage to put it on the counter in front of you. All right, Almyre.
Survival first, you said?
Mm-hmm.
14.
14 will do it. So you manage to hook a fish, and now for the strength.
Just a raw strength check.
That is a 4. That is the strongest fish. You hook a huge piece of stained glass in this water. You're going to need to roll extraordinarily well to be able to reel this one in.
Okay, is it just raw strength?
A raw strength check, yeah.
Got this. We're all passing this one.
17.
Oh, a 17 just does not quite cut it.
Oh.
The DC is 18 on a 4.
Damn.
So you're reeling this stained glass fish in, and you just barely make it to the surface before your line snaps, and it swims back into the water. And you see across on the other side of the pool, Stitches wordlessly puts a hand in front of his mouth and starts to giggle maniacally. All right, Ka,
That is a.
give me a survival check.
What did I roll? There you go. A 8.
An 8 will just do it.
And then
Oh, yes, sorry. That's a 1 on the D4, so this should be relatively easy.
perfect.
So give me that strength check.
Roll a 1.
16.
A 16 will absolutely do it. So, Ka, you throw your line in, and just to wait a minute. You're a little quick on the draw, but fortunately it's a small fish. You're able to hook it quickly and reel it in relatively quickly. So that is 1 catch. So at the end of round 1, you are at 2 catches. You need 6 total. So between the next 2 rounds, you're going to need 4 more fish. So keep up this average, and you'll be good. All right, Jeatz,
Awesome.
that takes us back to you for the start of round 2.
Okay. Do we all have to get 6 fish, or is it 6?
No, 6 total. 6 total.
Oh, okay. Cool. So a survival check. Fuck. That's a 6. I'm gonna
A
use
6. Ooh.
Did we long rest to start with this?
You might as well
Functionally.
have. So yeah, so basically you long rested when you leveled up and left the village. This is technically canon, but I'll give you a long rest before and after this.
Okay, cool. Then I use Tides of Chaos to reroll.
Cool.
Gods are
So-
trolling me. I got a 9.
A 9 will do it.
Oh, thank God.
All right, so I'm rolling the d4. Another 1. You snag a small fry, so roll me that strength check.
17. 18.
17 will absolutely do it. In the same way that Ka reeled theirs in quickly, you also do the same, Jeatz. Snag the small fry and put it on the counter. Horace, that is over to you. Give me that survival check to hook a fish.
The 8.
An 8 on the survival check will just do it.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Your d4, that's a 4. Going to be extraordinarily difficult to catch this fish.
Ooh, I don't know if I'll beat it with a 17.
A 17 is another just fail. I think Almyre had the same situation.
Damn it.
Yep.
Another huge stained glass fish in this pool. You're trying to pull, but the line snaps at the last second, and it swims back in. Almyre, that's up to you. Give me that survival check.
Ooh, it's a 7.
7 is not going to quite do it for the survival check to hook the fish.
Mm.
You throw your bobber in. You think one's about to catch, but you pull it a little too quick. That takes us to Ka.
We gotta catch one.
Right.
We're not doing too good here.
That is a 9.
A 9 will do it on the survival check.
Okay.
The strength of the fish is a 3. The first time you've rolled a 3. Give me that strength check. So a moderate strength check should do it, but if you roll poorly...
It's not gonna happen. It's a 9.
A 9 is not going to do it, Ka. That is a fail. You throw your hook in, you catch it just like last time, but this one unfortunately gets away at the last second as the hook tears through the glass and gets away. All right, so you are now at 3 total. You must make 3 catches in this last round.
Right.
All right, Jeatz, that takes us up to you.
That's a 6. God damn it.
Oh.
A 6 is going to fail. All right, the rest of you have to catch a fish. Horace.
Is there a way? Wait,
It's
is
survival
there a way for us to catch 2?
If you roll a nat 20 on your survival, everyone's rolled terribly on their survival check. Let's be real. If you roll really well on your survival check, given this is the last round and you're not quite there yet, I may let you catch 2 fish, but I'll have to roll separately for them.
Oh,
Let's say
I
DC
almost got
18
nat
survival.
20. So it's 21.
A 21. Okay, so I will let you catch 2 fish. Then.
Oh,
so
okay.
the first fish, that's a 1. Should be easy enough for you, assuming you don't roll a nat 1.
Got it.
All right, that's a DC 6, so you count it. Next one, the D4. 4. 1 and a 4. All right, this one's going to be difficult for you to catch.
What did I need to roll?
It's a DC 18 strength check.
Check. Okay, that's a 6.
A 6. All right, that's a fail. So you do manage to catch 1 at least.
Damn.
All right, Almyre. Survival check.
Hmm.
DC 18, you'll be able to catch 2, as established,
Ooh,
but
natural 20.
a nat
survival.
20. Hell yeah, okay. So Almyre. Oh, sorry, let me move my marks. Not marks, but.
Very
all right,
nice.
so Almyre, you're going to catch 2 fish. The first fish, I'm going to re-roll that because it was a 2 and then rolled off of my coaster. Okay, that's a 3. Sorry, it was a 2 and then rolled off my coaster to a 4. So I think a 3 is a good middle ground. So give me that strength check for fish number 1.
Fish number 1. 16.
16 will do it. Good catch,
Woo!
Almyre. You're pulling
Nice.
against everything, and finally you get a big catch and reel it in. Your second fish that you're catching, that's a 4. That's a DC 18 strength check.
Well, I got an 11, so.
And 11's not going to do it. All right, it comes down to this, Ka. You must catch a fish to win. Give me that survival check.
3.
A 3. Oh, no.
Does no one
you're-
have inspiration?
Ka, you're so nervous.
Oh, I have inspiration.
You
Yeah.
want to burn your inspiration on this? Okay, yeah. You can burn that
Yes.
inspiration on your survival check.
Okay, just re-rolling, right?
Yep.
Okay.
What did you need, beat?
An 8 to
Oh,
18.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You get to catch 2 fish. Okay.
Okay.
So your first fish. Let me roll this D4. That's a 2. Moderate difficulty.
That is
Roll me that
a
strength check.
15.
A 15 will do it.
Yes.
You managed to snag this fish, and just to put it in Stitch's face, let's see what that second fish is. Another 2. Roll me one more strength check.
And an 18.
An 18, perfect. All right, you managed to do. My God, how does math work? You managed to get 7 fish, where you needed 6.
There we go.
So
Yeah.
you all lay out your fish on the counter in front of you, and as you look over to Stitches, he starts to look a little angry. You see his clown makeup turns from, happy eyebrows up to sort of like Rorschach. His eyebrows start to turn down, and his smile turns into a frown, and he looks angry, and you see him climbing through the pool. And all of a sudden, Abraxius is behind you, and he says,
Oh, wait, Stitches. Now is not the time. Let them have their fun.
and you see Stitches standing on this table, throws a bit of a fit.
Oh, come now, Stitches. It's okay.
And you see Stitches disappears. And Abraxius, standing behind you, says,
Oh, now it looks like you're having fun.
and Horace, you look at your ticket and is moved into the green.
Ooh, into the green.
Very
Well,
nice.
now, the main event is about to start, but I would encourage you perhaps to go over to see our puppet show. It opens just before the main event, but oh yes, please do go on over there and see Evelyn. She puts on a phenomenal show with her marionettes.
And with a turn of his cloak, Abraxius disappears.
Is that what is the circle that show?
This tent here is the puppet show.
Is that what the
main
circle
tent
was
here
on
is
the
main event?
Yeah, on the ticket. Is that the circle is?
It is not. The circle is one more game if you would like to go try your hand at that. The all hands game. It's only 8:00. I think we got time to do both.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
we
before
could-
we
we
go
could-
to the puppet show, we'll go to that one.
Alrighty. So you all head over to and the circle is down here actually beneath the tent, right next to the entrance.
Oh, then what are these things up on the top right then?
Perhaps we shall see. That is the Beast Tamer, but we can come back to that in a minute. In
Right.
fact, why don't we, before we start this next game, why don't we take a little BRB, a little potty break for your dear old PM? How about that? All right. All right. I'll be back in a few minutes. Boy, let me get my frickin' bearings. So, as you all approach this little table towards the entrance, you see Stitches appears just right in front of you all, standing on the table. And you see these markings in the table, and I'm dragging your tokens over Jeatz and Almyre. You see these markings on the table, and at the very end is some like discolored wood. It would appear it's sort of like bowling or something where you'd like throw a ball and try and land it in a place. And you see Stitches rather upset about what happened before at his fishing game. Looks over at all of you and waves a hand and sparkles some dust over everyone. And you all start to feel a little funny. Start to feel a little strange and kind of feel like your body is being compressed in upon itself. And you all, I'm having severe deja vu at this moment. Let me...
Are we shrinking?
Sorry, hang on. I need to adjust when the starting soon is, because if I don't do it now, I will forget. Oh my god, I really just want to select that. There we go. Unbelievable. You all start to feel yourselves feel a little funny, start to feel a little strange, and feel yourself compress in upon yourself. And the world goes dark for just a moment before you find yourself waking up in what appears to be a skee-ball track. As you look up, you all start back here at the very back of the court here. And the way that this is going to work is there will be 3 scenarios that I will put you through. Oh Lord. Can you hit undo
that
for
wasn't
whoever
locked
that
and I
controls
did
you?
that.
I will. Yes, that's a lesson learned that I need to lock my elements. Thank you. All right, so you all are going to start at the tail end here of the skee-ball court, and I have done you a small favor by telling you at these 2 points here, 60 feet and 85 feet from the edge, how far it is to the center. You have to score a certain amount of points in order to win this game. I will tell you at the start of round 2 how many points you need. But at this point, you're just thrown into this, and things are nuts, at least at the moment. So it looks like Almyre, perhaps we need to provide you with a token.
Yes.
And then Jeatz, you've got yours. So I will say you can start wherever you'd like on the starting line. But the way that this works is as you look out in front of you, there are 3 hurdles progressively taller that you must cross. And the way that all of these things will work is we are going to go through 2 rounds of combat. So everyone's going to roll initiative. We'll go through 2 rounds. And then at the end of the round, the person that is closest to the center, we will score their location as the score for the team. So as you can see, the darker outline is 1 point. The green one is 2 points. The purple one is 3. And the very center is 4 points.
Cool.
All right, so welcome to skee-ball. Let's get going. Everyone roll initiative.
17.
Oh, great. 3. With a natural 1.
With a 17.
15.
Yes, with a 3. Ka, you said 15?
Yes.
All right. Almyre?
9.
A 9, all right. So, Horace, we will start with you.
All right.
Get 2 rounds of combat.
So am I rolling that? So I'm just doing the DC athletics.
Well, that's up to you. You can do whatever you'd like. The first hurdle is a DC 10. Second is DC 13. The last one is DC 16. So what happens if you fail that athletics check, you will fall prone in the gray area.
So is that I need to move, like, I need to move up here and eventually get to this gray line, then I roll the check to get past it?
Yes, when you're standing in the gray line, you must roll that check.
So can I guess I'll dash. Get to the wall.
So you spent 30 feet of movement to get here, and now you've dashed. So give me that athletics check.
That is a athletics, say 13.
13 will pass, so you can run over it as if it were not there.
Oh.
So plus another 30 feet would land you on the second obstacle. So roll me another athletics check. As you have dashed.
That is a 24.
24 will do it. All right, so you're standing on top of the hurdle, basically, or like in the same space that the hurdle is, but you've passed your check. All right, let's go over to Ka. You're next. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna try the same thing. So forward 30 feet, and then let's see. I have a 18 athletics check.
All right, 18 will do it. You're able to run past it, no problem.
Okay, and then the second one, I have a 17.
17 will do it. Will that end your turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that takes us to Almyre.
Okay. I'd like to try to do the same thing.
All right.
So
Shocker.
30 feet gets me here. Dash has my action. As a DC 10. Let's see what we can do. Oh, that's a DC 10. That's a 10 on the dice. So that's 10, 15, 20, 25. And then let's try to do this DC 13. And a 12 on the dice. I did not get it.
All right, so Almyre, you fall prone in the gray area. So it'll take half your movement to get up in round 2. So you are still here, but you are prone. Which I believe... It's annoying that these things are not alphabetical, but... All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
All right. Jeatz, that takes us over to you.
Oh boy. You're never gonna guess this, but I'm gonna run 60 feet.
Bill can't copy me.
Athletics check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, I got a 6.
All right. You fall prone.
Okay, so then.
So if it... Let's see. This
so
is
then
where
I
the fun
use
math comes
15
in.
feet. This is what I. So I use 15 feet. So I'm here 35. 40 to move in, and then 15 to get up. So then 60.
Yeah. Yep. Sounds right. All right.
Just trying to see.
This is just a warm-up round to introduce you to how exactly this works. So we're going back up to Horace.
All right.
You've successfully crossed the hurdle here.
I'll go for...
Yep, it is.
So he can't fail.
Guess I'll dash
5, 10, 15,
again.
20.
Mathematically,
That's
he cannot fail.
Well, give me that
Oh.
athletics check. We'll see. Because I guess
that is
25
a-
and then another.
Oh, 15, just barely. Can I use my inspiration?
I think Caleb might be right in that you can't fail. If you spend 20 feet of movement, that leaves you with 10 left. I think that technically means that you only have to spend 5 feet of movement to get up, and then you can use your action to dash.
That does
Caleb's
mean
right.
that, yes.
Yep, Caleb's right. You can't fail. So you fall prone, but then get up with 5 feet of movement and then dash. You basically have a full 30 feet of dash.
All right. We'll just.
Oh, that's interesting.
I mean, I still think I think the mechanic is technically half of your
Half of
total
your
movement, but it still wouldn't matter because you'd still have 30 more feet
Yeah.
after.
Well, it would be he would use 20, which would take him down to 40, and then it would take another 20 feet of movement. In which case, yeah, he would still be in the 4 zone.
Well,
you're right.
I mean, yeah,
Rather
but I
like-
also would say he hasn't declared necessarily that he's dashing until he gets to the dash point.
How does prone work with dash action?
I
I'm
also
just
think
curious.
that you would technically start your turn prone.
Oh, standing up from prone costs half a creature's speed, not its movement. So it doesn't matter at what point
Yeah,
you
okay.
are on your turn. It only will ever cost you guys 15 feet of movement.
So if he moved 5, 10, 15, 20, then that would take it to 35. So then he'd have 25 more feet to move.
Yeah. So yeah.
So mathematically, he's still good.
All right. Neat. So that is the end of round 1. You guys have successfully scored 4 points. And now we move on to round 2 of Skee Ball. So you've scored 4 points, and you are nearly there. Well, I say nearly there. Nearly halfway. You need 9 points to win. Not that.
Oh.
Okay. So you guys are going to start here this time.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I don't like that.
So you guys, everything fades to black, and then you reopen your eyes. You may start wherever you'd like on the starting line. And we will roll initiative again.
That's Almyre.
Oh,
Kind of.
am I a mimic?
Well, you
I
don't
got
have
it.
your own turn.
You are
token.
now. You
go.
are now. Oh my god. All right. Let's roll initiative. Give me them initiative rolls one at a time, please.
God
Almyre.
damn it.
Almyre has a 17.
18 for Horace.
Jeatz rolled another natural one.
Ka has a 22.
All right. So Ka, you are up first. So what you all see as you look down the board of the skee ball is you see all of these metal sentinels with a halberd in their hands, standing perfectly still, looking straight forward. But that's all you know at the moment.
Hey.
Oh yes, I have different music for different.
Who's first?
Skee ball.
This first.
It is Ka with a 22.
Alright.
Can Ka use their normal 30 feet of movement and sneak past this first line of sentinels?
There unfortunately is nowhere to hide, and as you move into the range of this first sentinel, it is going to take an opportunity attack on you.
Oh.
Just move it.
Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
You, Ka, are going to take 4 piercing damage as the sentinel stabs you with the back of its halberd, and your speed is reduced to 0 for the round. And you are here. I saw you move your starting token, Sean. No, move it back. Little sneaky.
Does that mean he can't use his action now to move? To dash?
Yep. Your speed is reduced to 0, and I will explain in a moment. And I need to find something to indicate that their reaction is gone. I'll use the exhausted thing. What about that? Oh, sorry. That is Horace's turn. Oh, I must also mention now, because it will become important. There is no diagonal movement. You may not move diagonally and call it 5 feet.
Oh, that's good to know.
Well, I would not have positioned myself if I had known that.
Well, now that you know that, you can change your starting position if you'd like, but I will not allow diagonal movement in this case, because speed is so important.
Okay, can we share spaces then? Or...
Share? No. I mean, unless you're a small creature, no. I just
Can I start behind then?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
I will. I guess I'll dash. I'll just try to go here.
Okay. So this one is going to use its reaction to attack you. They also have pack tactics. So whenever an ally is within 5 feet of the enemy, they also gain advantage. So when you are right here, Horace, this one is going to take an opportunity attack. Oh, that is a D8, not a D20.
Oh, that's fine.
I rolled the exact same thing. That is a 22 to hit.
22, okay. Yep, that's.
I just got lucky. That is 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
But this one has used its... Yes, thank you. Unless I did that already. Your speed becomes 0.
Can I attack the one on the left?
You may.
I'll take him.
Go ahead and roll me that attack roll.
That is a 15.
Sorry, let me bring up the... I'd close a screen that was using them. 15 will hit, yep.
Alright. Do a... Okay, I'll do also a disarming attack
Okay.
as well. So let me just do my main attack here. That'll be 10 damage. Plus...
That is 10 damage is just enough to kill it.
Oh, okay, never mind. I guess I want to use a disarming attack. I'll just...
Well, no, you still said you were going to use your disarming attack.
No, but I rolled it after, like... It'd be something I'd roll after I roll
You
my main one.
announced that you're going to use a martial dice before you... Because if I hadn't said anything, I'd be like, oh, well, yeah, 12 damage kills it. Then you wouldn't have known.
But I didn't disarm it. It just died. How is that using a...
I think Avery's right. I take the L, buddy.
Yeah, because I didn't... Because with that 10, I didn't know if you had included your martial dice in that when I said that it was dead. Your martial dice come back on a short rest.
It would also have to roll a strength saving throw.
I don't think it matters.
I'm saying you used your martial dice and it's dead. It's also dead.
Okay. And then, guess that's my turn.
All right, yeah, you're still frozen in place, but yes, you could still justly make that attack. Okay, that takes us to Almyra's turn.
All right, things are about to get weird here, guys.
Which Almyra, I will replace your token with. Oh my god,
it's
there's
gonna
a
get
token
weirder on
underneath
my-
a token.
It's gonna get weirder on my turn.
We're going to go and move 30 feet with my movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Anything happen?
No, they're out of their reaction.
Wow. Okay. Bonus action. Thingamabobber.
Face step.
Yep. Face step. So then I teleport 30 feet
Mm-hmm.
to right. Oh, sorry, I moved somebody.
I moved you.
Thank you. I moved that guy back. Sorry. Right there. All right, what happens?
One of them is going to use their opportunity attack to hit you.
A question, Avery. Would they get an
Yes.
opportunity attack because they're not leaving the 5-foot area?
Polar Master dictates that whenever an enemy enters the range of
Fair
your
enough.
weapon, you may make an opportunity attack. And then Sentinel, I gave them the Sentry and Sentinel feat. Sentinel says if that attack successfully hits, then that creature's speed is reduced to 0. These creatures also happen to have pack tactics. It's almost as if I stacked the dice against you, so to speak. So, the one at the top left is going to make an attack with advantage against you, Almyra. Does an 18 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right, so this creature has used its reaction. So you're hit and your speed is reduced to 0, and you are going to take 5 piercing damage.
Cool.
That is their turn in initiative, in which case they get back their reaction. And then they are going to use their reaction to attack the nearest creature to them, which Ka does a 11 hit.
No.
Horace
Avery, did you say they're
does
using their
a-
reaction?
They regain their reaction because it's their turn in initiative.
Right, but are you saying they're using their action to attack or reaction to attack?
Their action to attack. No,
Oh, okay.
I would.
I thought you said
would-
reaction and I was confused.
Oh no. Horace is going to miss with a 7, and then Almyra, you're going to have 2 of them attack, both with the advantage. Top one is going to. The floor dice was a lower hit with a 22 for the top left one, and then the middle one is going to. Does an 11 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay, so you're only going to get hit once for 7 piercing damage.
7.
Okay, that takes us to 7. That takes us to Jeatz. Your turn.
I am going to use Quicken Spell to cast Invisibility on myself as a bonus action.
Okay.
And roll them out Wild Magic Surge because why not? That's a nat 20. We're Gucci. And then dash 60 feet.
All right. Sounds good.
Cool. That's my turn.
That takes us to Ka's turn. My K's and my H's look very, very similar.
I'm not sure how to avoid the opportunity attack experience from just now.
Range attack, you get a range attack at first.
That's true. Can I, let's see, I have a range check. I fire my short bow at the sentinel, the one that's dressed ahead of Ka.
Which one? This one or the one?
Yes,
lower down?
the higher one there.
Okay.
And that is a
That's deck root.
wrong one. Does a oh crap. Does a 6 hit?
No, a 6 does not hit.
Okay, I have a dagger that can be used as either a like as a bonus attack. Can I throw my dagger at the sentinel?
Yeah,
Bonus
you can
action?
use your.
Okay.
Well, so technically, bonus action attacks can only happen if you use your action to attack. So I'm gonna say no unless you use your action to also attack. Oh wait, you did. You used your crossbow.
used my
You're
action
right.
to
You're right.
attack.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yes. You can
Okay.
throw a dagger.
All right, I will throw a dagger.
At which one?
Does the 22 hit?
Yes,
the
the
same
22
one.
hits. Same one. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, 22 hits.
Yep. That is 5 damage.
5 will not quite kill it, but it is hurt.
Okay.
If
Do I
can
have
name
movement
it,
still?
-5. Yes, your movement was reduced to 0 for that turn, but at the start of your turn now, you still have you've got your full movement again.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna move 30 feet forward.
So you are moving from the lower sentinel's range, which means you're going to take an opportunity attack, which means you still fall prey to the having your speed reduced to 0. Does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Your speed is reduced to 0 as you move into this square because you move out of the 10-foot range. I'm sorry, Reed. This is a little more in depth than D&D stuff. That is 7 piercing damage from the halberd.
Cool. My turn.
Okay, that takes us to Horace's turn.
Oh. I'm going to. Won't matter once visibility gets up there. I'll just slap the person behind me.
Okay, just for fun. You got it.
Fun. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Yep, dirty 20 hits.
And 9 damage.
Just on death's door. So
I
hurt.
also use a dagger. Second attack.
Sean, are you
No,
also wielding a shield? I'm curious what your armor
No, I don't
is.
have a shield.
So you're just using like a longsword with a dagger
Yeah.
in your offhand.
So that is a 13 to hit.
13 misses. So it's left alive with 1 hit point.
Okay.
His name is now -9.
That is 9.
Okay. That takes us to Almyre. Your turn.
All right, so I was attacked as I was passing, and that reduced my speed to 0. And then on their attack, did that reduce my next action's reduced speed to 0? Or is it reset on my action?
No, it's only opportunity attacks that affect your speed.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So, I don't have to make a save or anything. I have my full speed again.
You have your full speed again, but you might incur an opportunity attack.
Okay.
It is possible for you to incur an opportunity attack.
That's fair. Let's just use my other phase step as my bonus action. And go ahead and
Wait, no. Oh, like I'm invisible. I can't talk. Never mind.
If you talk,
Yep.
I will attack you.
I think to you very loud, do not do it, son.
I already have.
Yeah.
That's 30 to here.
All right. Well, Almyre, you have landed in the number 4 spot. Next up would have been the sentry's turn. But because you've landed in the number 4 spot and there's no possible way for them to affect where you are now, we are going to end this round with another 4 points. So you are now at another 4. Congratulations. You need only one more point for the next round. As we move on to skee ball round 3. So the start line is here, which is very close, you may notice. But this one is a little different. Oh, what good timing on the music. Oh, damn it. I don't want the next one to fall to start. So, you place your tokens here, please, if you would. And then Almyre, I can get yours. Same for you, Ka. Hell, why don't I just do everyone's? Because I've got. Oh Lord, what did I do? Ka, there you are. I don't know why that turned to whatever. So, this is weird. This is not quite like skee ball. But what you see in front of you are these arcane barriers, one right after the other, going towards the center of the target. Now, you only need 1 point, as I said. You are now at 4 and 4 for round 1 and 2, which gives you 8 points, but you only need a singular other point. So, we are going to roll initiative one more time. Yes. Awesome.
But can anybody else see the arcane barriers?
Well, everyone can see the arcane barriers. It's
no. Visually, no, we cannot see the arcane
visually,
barriers.
No, they're not here. I will tell you when they drop.
Oh, okay. They're not here yet. Okay, cool.
I got a 15.
Me too.
All right. I will assume that Jeatz is... Actually, no. What's your dex scores? They might be the same.
+2.
No, he wins.
Okay. So Jeatz got a 15. Horace got a 15 lower. Ka
has a 10.
Ka has a 10. Almyre?
22.
Ooh.
All right, Almyre, we start with you. So you stand before these arcane barriers. What are you going to do?
I don't see the arcane barriers, so.
Well, yes, but they're there. Let me. Okay, just to make it.
I'm sorry. I'm struggling with what you mean by that.
There is a barrier like here, and then a barrier like here, and then a barrier that's like here. That's a little smaller.
A barrier for each layer.
A barrier for each point threshold. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Something like that.
Interesting.
So these barriers have an AC and an HP that you need to get through to destroy them.
Oh. Okay. Well then, cool. I will. I'll cast Witch Bolt with the first one.
All right. Roll me that attack.
Motherfucker. Does a 12 hit?
12 will hit.
Oh, nice. Cool. It will take 11 damage.
11 damage. Wow, you rolled well on that Witch Bolt.
Second level, by the way.
Ah, okay. Okay, that takes us to Jeatz.
Okay. I'm going to... Can I do an Arcana check on the barrier?
You may.
Oh my god, that's my third fucking nat 1. That's a 4.
Wow. I'm really, really debating on having that be your action. technically it's supposed to be. Rolling a check during combat really is supposed to be your action. And with a nat 1, tell me why it shouldn't be, Caleb.
It can be.
All right. So it is.
I use Quicken spell to cast Chaos Bolt on the wall.
Fair enough. Also, the elements of the wall have nothing to do with the things that I've chosen here. But
does a 13 hit?
Yes, a 13 hits.
Oh, it doesn't do all of the damage for some reason on here. It's weird. And plus,
is that a save or attack roll?
It's just an attack roll.
You already rolled your attack roll. Sorry.
Yeah. 14 damage.
14. Jeatz, you attack this barrier and it comes down.
I walk forward into the 1 point line.
All right.
But what? Okay, there we go. But I failed my wild magic search.
Oh, what? Okay, so yeah, what happens? We're gonna cut to black, but
give me a second. Do you want me to roll the table, or do you want to roll the table?
You're the wild magic sorcerer. No, you roll that D100.
All right.
Also, where were you standing when you cast the spell? Because that's when it counts. Were you standing on?
Oh, that's fair. I was sorry. Yeah.
Tokens.
Fuck us over.
All right. 60. Oh God. Oh,
good, right?
I feel compelled to befriend the next humanoid I meet. Okay, then I walk forward.
Nice.
You close your eyes. Oh, that's interesting.
You just like Horace so much.
So with that, with you stepping into the 1 point line, because that is all that you needed, you see the world around you goes black, and you find yourself back in the carnival area, and Stitches is gone. He's no longer standing on the table, but you do find yourself. Oh, were you worried that you'd have to try and befriend Stitches?
Yeah. I was like, oh no.
But you see yourself standing in front of this skee ball table, effectively. And as you look a little closer at it, you can kind of see these little figurines at the end of the table, underneath like where this tent piece is. They're kind of dancing around. But Jeatz, you open your eyes, feeling compelled to befriend the next humanoid. What are you doing? You're like looking at the ground. You're looking straight forward. Like what's going on?
I'm just hanging out. I don't. Yeah, I'm just hanging out, man.
Okay. Well, it'll either be Almyre or Horace. So.
Well, I think I've already met them. So like the way I would read it is like.
Oh, that's fair. So read it one more time. You feel
compelled to befriend the next humanoid you meet. So I think I'm safe here
because you already met them.
Like yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair. All right. So you all exit this. Horace, you pull out the ticket and you find that the little flame has moved to a lighter shade of green. In your favor.
A darker shade of green?
Yes. Sorry, a darker shade of green. That leaves us with where you all are going to go next.
I guess we could go.
You have exhausted all the games, I will say, but you do still have the Beast's Tamer in this corner, and then also the puppet show on the other side of the tent.
Yeah.
In terms of events, but you've seen like these carriages down here. You don't know what that's about, so like there's still other things to explore that are not just like what I'm directing you to. Until me having said, "Hey, there's carriages down here," whatever.
Like, I'd vote for going to the Beast Tamer first and then going to the puppet show. Unless somebody else wants to somewhere else.
Yeah, puppet show sounds good.
And I guess a puppet show it is.
Let's do it.
All right. So you all make your way over to the puppet show. Are you going back by the way of the Beast Tamer or back by the way of the carts? Does anyone care?
I'd say Beast Tamer if we're gonna look at that while we're walking to it.
Yeah, you all were curious, so I was thinking maybe.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
All right, you all walk by the Beast Tamer, and you kind of weren't turning an eye to that, but as you walk by, going to the puppet show, you see that the Beast Tamer is sticking his hand over the gate, and it kind of looks like, from what you can tell, the gate's a little tall. He's sticking his arm into the pen and letting his... Are they wolves? It's really difficult to tell. It also looks like they're kind of undead in some way. Gnaw on his arm. And the Beast Tamer looks over his shoulder over at you, and then goes back to looking at his pets and is like petting them on the top of their heads, but still, like I said, appearing to gnaw on his arm.
Well, I guess we'll just continue to get to the puppet show.
Sure. Yeah, and you guys make your way over to the tent here. And let me, we'll zoom in here on the thing. Yeah, why don't you move your icons while I'm pulling some things up over here.
Is it in the tent?
Yes. You guys are going to be moving inside the tent.
Lit.
You all approach the tent and walk in.
Ooh.
Inside the tent, 4 benches. Sorry. Terrible mispronunciation.
Whoa.
Benches.
Whoa,
Avery,
whoa.
problematic.
All right, need another sip.
You got it, no problem.
Inside the small tent, 4 benches sit in front of a small proscenium arch. The old, rotted wood once resembled twisting vines and leaves. As you sit down, the floating candles overhead focus their light on the stage. The 4-foot-wide curtain in front of you, it parts, revealing 3 figures. Two puppets, one dressed in an old, stained wedding gown, and another in a tattered tuxedo. The marionettes appear to move by magic, as no strings hold them aloft in front of you. Or are they actually alive? Their heads move as if to make eye contact with each of you. Between them is a hauntingly beautiful woman, clearly undead by her green skin.
I walk
And she
forward
lifts her
and
head
go,
up.
"Oh, Adam."
She lifts her head up and speaks. "Help us, please. Some dark force came and..." She trails off. And suddenly, behind you, you see Abraxius at the entrance to this puppet show. He says,
Oh, my dear, that's not very fun. Please put on a show for our guests.
Wait, this is kissing.
the puppet master nods bashfully at Abraxius, and whispers to the bride, Leora, moves over to the groom, Kale, and says, "It's time to dance." The puppets, Leora and Kale, begin to move, their joints creaking in an unsettling rhythm. They twirl and sway as if locked in a macabre waltz. The puppet master's fingers merely moving as if pulling unseen strings. The puppets' painted faces bear sorrowful expressions. Evelyn says, "Leora, show them your despair." Leora's movements become more exaggerated, her limbs jerking with an otherworldly grace. Her painted eyes convey immense sadness, and she appears to weep without shedding a tear.
I
She
look
then-
over at Ka and I go, "I think we could be really good friends."
The puppet master leans over to the groom and says, "Kale, reveal your anger." The groom's motions grow aggressive. His body starts vibrating as if invisible strings are pulling with great tension. He clenches his tiny fists and lunges at an invisible foe behind Leora, his painted mouth twisted in a snarl. The puppet master leans over to the bride. "Now, Leora, dance your final dance." The bride, Leora, and the groom, Kale, draw closer. Their invisible strings appear to intertwine in a sinister embrace overhead. Leora lifts Kale high into the air. His painted face is contorted with agony. And the puppet master says, "And now for the grand finale." Evelyn reaches high up in the air, appears to close her fist, and pulls on something invisible. Leora and Kale, the marionettes, appear to go limp, hanging in the middle of the air. Evelyn, the puppet master, looks up at Abraxius standing behind you, shedding a tear. Abraxius takes a few steps towards the stage, hand outreached, and he says,
My dear Evelyn, that wasn't very happy.
Abraxius wraps a hand around her throat, and in an instant clutches, and her head falls from her neck.
Could I have slice
Only happy here.
before he does that?
Can I, as I see him going for her, can I cast Thunderclap on him?
Everyone give me a wisdom saving throw.
Nope.
As you're entranced
That's a
by this
9.
play.
11.
14.
13.
You all are too entranced by this play to react quick enough. You see Abraxius walk forward, wrap his hand around this puppeteer's throat, clench, separate her head from her body. And that's where we'll end our session.
Oh my god.
No.
Well, I guess my new friend